Welcome back to King's Court.
where it's two friends that talk about sports.
Everything health and wellness.
You already know today we got a special episode today. We're going to break down week 5 of college football. Woo!
Them playoffs. Well, it ain't playoffs yet, but these games are going to determine the playoffs. We got to start off with the ACC matchup real quick. Miami versus Virginia Tech.
Wait, before we do that, we didn't get to finish up the Tennessee and Oklahoma game that we talked about in week 4. I mean, we was right in our predictions. I mean, that's pretty much the most important thing. Tennessee came, they spanked. And it's pretty much the most important thing right there.
Yeah, Oklahoma tried to pull a comeback, but it was over with.
It was pretty much over with.
They were too deep in the hole for real.
Way too deep. I mean, they started off last second. They waited too late to come back. That's all I can see. But bringing up the ACC though, what happened with the Miami game?
Now, first of all, I say this: Virginia Tech. I think they're better than their record, in my opinion. They 2-3, but they had to upset the Vandy early on. But Vandy, they've been looking better, like we said. They've been looking better.
They probably got tired of us talking trash about them. So shout out to Vandy. They finally making some work. Their defense is pretty straight if they was going to be in the SEC, so you pretty much know they're going to have a good defense.
Oh, yeah, keep good defense. So, but look, Miami, y'all was at Hard Rock Stadium. Y'all was at home, and y'all almost lost the game. But look, we got to talk about it. Cam, you had a good completion percentage, 24 for 38.
Yeah.
343 yards.
Can't beat that.
4 passing touchdowns, but them 2 interceptions, though.
Yeah, that's really – that could have cost them the game.
It really could have.
I mean, like we said, the interception, you put them in good field positioning, that's easily can cost you the game.
And not to include, but Miami had a fumble also. So y'all had 3 turnovers to their 1.
Yeah, so
that just shows how much better y'all are that y'all still overcame it, but like that's not good though.
That's still not good and everything. And penalties, they both even, 6-6. Okay. Still that fumble still what they threw an interception too on Virginia Tech side. But for you to be this high ranked and y'all made this of a close game, y'all need to assess y'all plays. Don't rush it. I think that's where these 2 interceptions came from. Mm-hmm. You're trying to force a play, or you was rushed. But I figured y'all was forcing a play.
I think they were bringing that pressure too, because from the looks of it, their defense was holding y'all run, but they ran on y'all a bit. They were running for 206. So
yeah, so they was cutting through. They was breaking through that old line. They got to work on that. And the thing is, yeah, Miami got way more passing. I figured, but that's crazy. 343 passing yards to 180. But think about it, they only had 180, and they was only 4 points from winning.
Yep.
So literally, y'all threw way more than y'all needed to try to make up for those 2 interceptions that y'all did. That's crazy on that one. But that's all I got to say for it. You got anything else to add to that game?
I'll say, look, Miami still. I think they won them team. They definitely gonna be there in the
playoffs. Oh, they're gonna be there. I can see them for the ACC.
They're gonna be dangerous for somebody.
They're gonna probably sneak up on them
game because they already got 3 losses. So whoever they got to play the bowl, you got to watch out for them.
You got to watch out on this one. For me, I would say the Oklahoma State and the Kansas State game. They took Oklahoma out of the rank, and Kansas State continued to held their own. 20 Oklahoma State, 42 Kansas State. I give it when praise was due. Literally, they banked on this game because Oklahoma State threw 2 interceptions to their 1.
And also, I would say they just had the better quarterback, Avery Johnson. We got to talk about him.
All right, then.
Avery Johnson was 19 for 31, not the best completion percentage, but he did the job.
That's a lot of yards. Yeah, that's he ate that.
3 passing touchdowns.
Woo. So
only 1 interception.
And only 1. I can take that.
And then look at his rushing stats.
Okay, then. Yeah. I give it to him on that one.
5 carries.
I give it to him on this one. Literally, just off 5 carries, he got 6 yards too, and then along with his other one. So he basically
had 2 more touchdowns on the ground. So
he basically did all the yardage for the team.
Yeah, he was literally.
He did most of the yardage for the team.
Of their offense. Literally.
Yeah, the whole time. And shout out DJ.
Yeah,
1 TD.
DJ because he had a lot.
And he got 1 TD, and I mean I give it to and Brown. I give it to Brown for his receiving touchdown. That's pretty much it. But Oklahoma State, what happened? Where happened to the ferocity? Y'all, it was more ferocious in the Arkansas game. and then y'all played a different team like this, and y'all just like completely just rolled on y'all back and did bad plays.
I'll tell you this: when you're not getting the success you would expect on the ground, because Ollie Gordon he's one of them ones.
Yeah,
He didn't have his best day, so that lets
No,
you know Kansas defense they
I
weren't going
can.
for that run
They
game.
they did not let no running game go through because QB tried to run too, 4 yards.
Yeah.
But
But anytime a QB throws for 50 pass attempts, I ain't never seen a team pass 50 and win the game.
Yeah, and then win the
That's too
game.
lopsided.
That's too.
You
I
too
mean, he was just throwing too many of them, like, and they just
That's
threw
how the
away.
interception happened. Like you too one dimensional. They like, hey,
That's where two of
we ain't worry about your run. So they got the safety up high.
they had the safety, and then they already
DB's back.
DB's already waiting. They playing deep, both deep. If they know you can't get to them, so now y'all force y'all to run, and y'all obviously can't run. Y'all can't handle the run game. What you got for your next game? You want to talk about?
Next game, I got to talk about Kentucky. The upset so far, the biggest upset. They beat Ole Miss in Oxford.
That I'll tell you, this home field advantage don't mean nothing no more.
It really don't. I'll say this too. Kentucky might be the most slept on SEC team defense. I'm just gonna say that right now because they've made back-to-back two now.
Mm-hmm.
Top tier quarterbacks in Carson Beck and Jackson Dart look pretty damn average. So
there's some in Kentucky water now. They're not taking it no more.
Kentucky, I see now why in the basketball scene y'all been leaving first round. Y'all been focusing more on y'all football program.
Y'all been trying to let y'all know, hey, we're not just a basketball known school. We have other stuff you can do. Watch out for us. We got football. What? And now I like it. It's bringing more people to recognize their program.
Yeah.
And everything. For them to hang with these SEC teams like this and not be like gap like most of these teams on the scene. Mississippi State, but we ain't trying to throw stuff on y'all. But, come on.
I'm just going to say this. I ain't even trying to be funny when I say it, but technically, they played Georgia better than y'all did. Technically.
They did.
If you want to be technical.
They did. Well, we blew them out but we let them come back. Just like Kentucky let them come back. But Kentucky played too safe.
But they held them 13. They did, though.
They held it down, but it wasn't scoring.
It's their quarterback. I say that's the one thing that's holding their team. Because he don't turn the ball over a lot.
No.
I say that. So that's good, but he just don't do enough with the passes.
He's not explosive. He don't have explosive plays when they need to be.
They have to be run heavy a little bit.
Yes.
But the defense is so strong.
But to hold Georgia like at that caliber, they did better than us. They did. They held it all the way to the end.
Yeah. Then that one
Georgia came back on Bama. But that's what we'll talk about later.
We're going to get to it. But I don't know, man. Them Kentucky boys on defense, they're not playing no games. They're just not playing no games. Also, in the passing game, number 6, Key, he was doing all the heavy lifting. 105 yards off 8 receptions and a touchdown.
Ooh. That person's not playing.
He was not playing. Brown wasn't either. He had 88 off of just 5. So
yeah, they really stepped up on that one then.
They're helping the quarterback out, man. But look, I would just like to see for Brock, you just got to get him a little bit more, man. Just a little bit more.
Yeah,
if you can average 2 passing touchdowns, cause they gonna get you a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll get you if you just get out there.
One on the ground, which they did this game. Like, because 21 and then y'all kick the field goals, you can beat teams like that.
You can beat them if you can hold them off strong enough like that and just get to that field goal when you need to. You really can. You can make it break the game.
And to go in a hostile environment like Ole Miss, they were red hot. They were undefeated going to that game.
They had the biggest head. I was like, I'm surprised Ole Miss doing so good this year. Usually they would have lost maybe like 1 by now, right? Yeah. And then next season, I don't see them. They don't lose a lot. They're like that dark horse of the SEC. They might lose maybe 4 at the most. But I never see them losing. I never see them that bad. But for the game I want to break down, the Louisville and the Notre Dame game. Louisville 24, Notre Dame 31. I was not expecting Notre Dame to win. I'm sorry. They're like a hit and miss. We brought this up before, but it's true.
I wasn't, but at the same time, it didn't surprise me. Like I said, they are a regular season team, if anything. They're going to do something in the regular season. A little bit.
Stats across the board was even. I mean, so I know this was a really, really good game. I mean, first down, 11. Notre Dame had 11 first downs. Louisville had 19, which was they went and getting their first down. But Louisville should have had really done it. Only thing, funny thing, both teams had 2 fumbles.
That's not good.
And Louisville had an interception. I think that interception right there really cost them the game in good field positioning. But I still no excuses. Notre Dame still probably would have won with it. Even if I see with them scoring even a touchdown of that, they still would have not had enough to really actually make or break that game on that one. So hands down, I give it to you, Notre Dame. You're not my team like I thought it would, but I give it to you on that one. Louisville literally was held down the whole entire game until the last half. So that showed me Notre Dame defense had them on lock.
Which is the part that pissed me off. They did the same thing to Texas A&M in College Station, but then to lose to Northern Illinois.
Yeah, then sit there and lose to that. So I don't, like you said, it's a make or break. It's depending on how the players feel that week.
I guess, apparently.
What about you?
Man, we got to talk about that game down in Bryant-Denny, man. That game, I ain't going to lie. Both turns of that game, I did not expect how that game was going to go like that. Starting
off, I mean, I'm a Bama fan. Roll Tide, right? But I came in this game expecting Bama to lose. I'll say it is. I'm not going to be hypocritical. I ain't going to all that. I know I did expect them to lose because I saw how Georgia's been playing, and I recognize Kobe Smart and all. I know they good. They teach his players good. They recruit good.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia had a good recruiting. It kind of got me second guessing though when I saw the Kentucky game in Week 4. That got me second guessing. Like, hold up. I mean, we might stand a chance. I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout. Hell, I didn't know it wasn't gonna be because it's Georgia. I mean,
but now back to back, we know Kentucky like that.
But now I know Kentucky got it. They got a dog in them, so that proved right there. But Bama held them down. First half, we was winning. I thought I was like, this not even a game. Beck caught that fire in his hands. Every pass he threw was caught. He was just literally dissecting Bama defense, and that's like made me mad. Like, what are you doing, Bama? Like you always on fire this now. Now y'all literally took it for granted that this he's serious. So hey, shout out to Beck. You did good that game, man. Still shout out to Milroy and shout out to that freshman that caught that interception to change that game. If he was not gonna catch that, Georgia would have sent this game to overtime.
That boy going places.
He's really gonna do it because he was literally. If he didn't turn around, because he missed the first time interception, because he didn't turn around.
Yep.
He turned around this time, actually learned how to and read it. If he didn't turn around and try to flick it like he did last time, it would have been passing interference, and they would have ruled the touchdown for him.
Oh, yeah, he was all over.
He would have. So we would have went overtime, and we would have.
It's a tricky game. You got to play with that. You can't be too handsy. Like if you're playing the line defense and you hold somebody, once they try to reach out, you got to let go.
You got to. You can't. You can't
be
too
arm
handsy.
Waving and he can't move no more.
You holding him with him, and you pass interference, and then if it worse if he caught it too.
Yeah.
That's even worse. You got burnt upfield, and the team gonna deny a penalty, and you already got and they still got it. You're gonna get them heels.
I would say the main thing that killed Georgia too is the reason why they were kind of in a hole. They couldn't really get the run game going like Bama could because y'all were killing it on the ground, especially Milroy himself. I mean,
yeah. Well, he attacked it.
173 rushing yards to just their 80. That's why Beck had to throw the ball 50 times. And what I always say about when a quarterback has to throw like 50 plus times, that's not a good sign.
That's not good. And then get tired. He gonna that fatigue start kicking in real quick.
He threw 3 picks.
Yeah, that fatigue start kicking in real quick after that. You be like, oh, man. So he's gonna be feeling it this year. Beck gonna be going. They're gonna be working on him.
But I saw some undiscipline from both sides because, like you said, it shouldn't have been able to come back. But also, Bama and Georgia both had a lot of penalties. Bama had 10. Georgia had 6. 6 for 50, 10 for 90.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. That's letting the team basically march up the field.
Yeah, I mean that's basically just let them. Hey, come on, do, and they got it. And it's crazy. But funny thing about it, fun fact, the Beck QB, he came from Georgia. He was graduated high school in Georgia. And then Georgia in the backyard, like you said before.
Yep.
Georgia hit that backyard one.
That's good.
Auburn, what are y'all doing?
They're not doing good.
I mean, y'all alumni need to get y'all head out y'all culo and get a QB. Don't matter, black, brown, Asian, whatever, but get a QB, a good one, and another good one after him.
There were QBs available. Clemson backup QB, for example, is from Birmingham.
Backyard, right there.
Right there. That one on.
His family's here, so you don't have to worry about anything.
I mean, you grew up here. I mean,
He wouldn't mind staying here.
Yeah.
And look, NIL money, y'all got it. Y'all boosters got it.
Hey, a lot of teams gonna have to learn the hard way. I'll say our problem is defense. You ain't gotta worry about defense. Run game, you ain't gotta worry about that either.
No.
We're gonna have solid run game. We got a
solid
deep
run game. It's just y'all not using those weapons that y'all got out there already.
You can't because the quarterback gonna turn it over.
QB's gonna throw it over there.
But also, if I'm the coach, we done tried 2 quarterbacks. We still got 2 more. I'm finna
try everyone.
I'm finna see what the pantry got.
Yeah, I'm about to try everything out there. Obviously, they're not starving hard enough.
Exactly.
Like, you want that win. You boosters down your back right now. Trust me.
Oh, I ain't worried about the coach. He gonna get fired.
Oh yeah, they're gonna freeze him over and his bank account. No offense.
He gonna get out of there.
But you got any other games you want to bring up?
I would say a later game that surprised me though. One game that surprised me later in the day. The Georgia and Alabama game already had me excited for what I saw, but we can talk about a good rivalry game. You like rivalry games, don't you?
No, I mean, who don't love rivalry games? That's when the best come out the best.
Let's talk about Michigan versus Minnesota. That was a little bit earlier in the day, but
Colin, Minnesota.
Can't forget about that one. Look, anytime it's a rivalry game, everybody knows Michigan and Ohio State, but people be forgetting they got other rivalries.
They forget the other cold weathering, yeah.
But a lot of people don't know Minnesota's one of their rivals.
Minnesota,
just like people forget LSU is one of Auburn rivals.
Yeah, it's Auburn rivals too.
Alabama.
It could be a rivalry.
Mississippi State is one of y'all rivals.
Yeah, Mississippi State is one of our rivals. So people forget about those ones. It's just the main ones. But this game, for a 2 and 3 team like that to play this good against Michigan,
them rivalry game hit different.
It's some of that mentality. It's that mentality is just something. And Minnesota, y'all have that last quarter clutch in y'all. I'm seeing it. That much points in just the 4th quarter. That's really y'all need to come out strong like that. I'm sorry. Y'all need to come out strong like that to begin with.
Yeah, Michigan, y'all shouldn't have let off the gas right there because they almost made this a comeback.
Yeah, they always made a comeback story.
You can't let that happen. I mean, take your stars up, but once you saw the second touchdown is 14 points.
And like that, hold up.
Kill this fire right
y'all
now.
let 3
touchdowns
in less than a few minutes. They're coming back to back on them. That was amazing.
I would say that they're definitely missing Harbaugh because of the fact that the quarterback ain't looking too good. It's a lot on the run game. Michigan defense still good. Their line good. Quarterback, he got to step it up.
Yeah, he got to step up. He got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it for this one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see in the next one. Let us know who y'all got going to the playoffs.
And let us know who's your favorite team and everything. And this is King's Court signing out solo.
And with JD.
And like we say, there's no excuse. You are the excuse.